Hello, welcome to S7FX. Okay, so let's open our MT4. Actually, today there is no need to open MT4 because I have not been to take any trade. Okay. I have already taken like 4 trades. Okay. I'm having some losses. I will discuss all the things which I did. Okay. But first, let's do our analysis. Let's delete all the previous analysis that we can do the fresh analysis. Where these charts are not filled. You can see on monthly time frame, the market has just uh, break this resistance area, retest this. Okay, I'm now seeing some sort of continuation of the move. So at this area, we are having some sort of resistance. On weekly time frame, we can see that the market has just approached to an area of resistance. This is a strong area of resistance, I would say. Market has rejected so many times at this area. If we go to a 4-hour daily time frame, let's look at these areas. So daily time frame, we can see the market is just showing some rejection from these. It is looking quite small in daily time frame, but in weekly time frame, it is clearly showing that these are just wicks. These are wicks on the weekly time frame, okay, and rejecting from the monthly again and again. And on daily time frame, we can see that the market is rejected from this area. On 4-hour, we can see the market try to cross this area, but every time it tried to cross it, just rejected from here. So we can see that the market has strong area of resistance. The market unable to cross this area, so we can expect that we will be getting a retracement at least till this area. We will be expecting some sort of retracement in this area, or having retracement till this area. Okay, if the market just rejected from here on daily time frame, we can see that we are getting some sort of resistance at around this area. Here also you can see the market rejected once, it's the third time. You can expect the market to reach till this area. If we come to a 1 hour time frame, so we are having resistance at around this area only. Just give me a second. As it rejected from this area, so our expectation that the market uh, reached to this area. Okay. 38-minute time frame, we can see that the market has just broken these all lows. Yes. We can expect a move from here in this area. We are having a minor resistance at this area also. In these areas, you can book our profit. This sells anywhere. Overall, the market is not very clear for GJ. We are having lots of traffic around this area. We are having distance around this area. These are not a clean area. Take any buy or sell in GJ. Let's go to our indexes. So here we can see that the market has just get a resistance at around this area, and now it's giving me some sort of bounce. Okay. You can see it clearly on our weekly time frame that the market just want to continue its move to the upside. On weekly time frame, we are having a break of this structure. Okay. Now, once the market has broken this structure, we have a clean area. So, once the market will continue its move to the upside, we are having a clean range in this area. The market can retrace anywhere from anywhere from this zone. Okay. So if the market continues its move, there is a high chance that it will reach till this area. You can expect some sort of retracement before continuing its move to the upside. On daily time frame, you can see that it has just broken this resistance, which is a weekly resistance. On daily, it is also respecting on daily. Okay, so market has just broken it, and now we are seeing some sort of retracement. Okay, our expectation is that the market may retrace till this area for continuing its move to the upside. Okay, we can see that if I stretch this resistance the left side, you can see market has also respected this area, again respected this area, again respected this area. So there is a high chance that the market may retrace all the way back to this area before continuing its move to the upside. Okay. Because we know that anytime if we get a market break or breakout, there is a high chance that the market retraces that area before continuing its move to the upside. Okay, so we are just waiting for that retest. The market will be retesting this area before continuing its move to the upside. For our time frame, we can clearly see that we can clearly see that the market is just trying to retest this area. That is, we are having some minor resistances from where the market is retracing. These are the minor resistances. Yes, so once the market will break these areas, so we will be expecting some sort of a nice clean move, because once it breaks this area, we are having a clean range. This is the clean range we are having. We can see there is clean range of this is the clean range. Once the market breaks this, there is a high chance that it will reach this area before continuing its move to the upside. We can see that we had unusual move. This sort of move does not happen quite commonly. After this sort of move, we can expect some sort of retracement before continuing its move to the upside. So this is this retracement. Just pending. So let's wait. Our day time frame also, we are having a clean range. If you look at this range, there is no resistance anywhere. So we are having only this resistance at around this area. So there is a high chance that the market may reach till this area, continuing its move to the upside. Gold or analysis. You can see on monthly time frame we are having a resistance on this area. Okay, once the market will break this resistance and closes below it, so we can expect a clean move till this area, because the next resistance will be somewhere at around this area for the gold. To break this area, we are having a clean move till this area. But if it retraces from here, so we may expect a bounce till this area. On weekly time frame also, we can see that we are having some sort of resistance area. We can see the market has rejected once, twice, and now the market is again at the same area. So we may expect some sort of bounce, or if the market just breaks this, if the market just breaks this low, we can expect some sort of move to the downside. On daily time frame, we can see the market is completely inside some sort of range. So we are not having a clean move. We're having a range box. Color of that range. So we are having some sort of range box. On 4 hour, we can see we are trapped in some sort of range. So taking any trade will be very risky one because we are having some sort of range. On daily time frame, we can see that if the market breaks this low, if the market breaks this low, so then we can expect some sort of move to the downside. But if it does not break this low and breaks the high, so we can expect some sort of move to the upside. And in between this high and low, okay, we are having a range. We just make it a little better so we can refine it. So right now in gold, our expectation is to just wait. Okay, I will be waiting quite recently, and once we get any break to the upside or to the downside, see if the market breaks to the downside, we are having some problem because we have a strong weekly resistance at around this area also. So you can see that the market gold is completely inside the range. I would not suggest anybody to take any trade until unless we see a clear break and close above this range. Because see, this time also the market just about to break this resistance and then just comes down and closes below it. I would say just wait. This will be a much better resistance area. Wait for the market to break these resistances before taking any buy or sell the gold. Because if you take any buy in between these areas, it will be a risky one. Either risky buy or sell. DJ has rejected resistance area. So I have done all the analysis. Have you prepared? Now let's discuss the mistakes which I did today, because you know if you have done anything and if you will not recognize it, you will again do it. So if I have done any mistakes, I will. I just want to admit it, because if I will not do it, there is a chance that I will do it again. First, look at my depot. I have lost around $883 today. These two trades were okay. These two trades were London trade. This was the trade which was not a good thing. Okay, I took this trade on phone. Okay, no position sizing calculator. I was just doing something, and I had an alert on AJ, and also the pair was like AJ. I had already lost one loss on AJ, and I took again this trade from the phone. Okay, and just manually placed the stop loss and not even calculate the position sizing or anything. And I took this $400 loss, which is not my part of plan. Okay. And my US30 trade, one of my trade is still running. I took this trade like long like this is my first second I think second or this was my first second trade. Okay, so it came down when it came down. I took at around this area. Okay, so this trade is still running. My take profit is somewhere at around this resistance area. The mistakes which I did, let me just so the thing which I should avoid, like first, I, right now I just started I started London session because there was lots of news previous week, lots and lots of news. So on, and all those news were on like my trading timing, in between my trading timing. So the problem was that at those times I was getting lots and lots of volatility. But now the market is like very, the market is going back to normal. Okay, but I'm still trying to do that uh, London session trading. So that is my first mistake. If let's suppose I have fixed my like timing that I will be trading this much time. So look for I should not look for mistakes I did today. Number one, mistakes I did today. It is very important to learn from your mistakes. And I am discussing these mistakes because the if you are watching my video or my stream, like these are very common mistakes. Everybody does this mistake, in their trading career, or like these mistakes are, you know we can eliminate these mistakes completely. But to eliminate these mistakes, we have to like see, I generally don't do this sort of things, but as this is like in my past strategy in GT, there were things like very mechanical. you know we had a certain sort of rules and those sort of things. But with this strategy, we are having some sort of like we get trades at any time, like breakout. We get breakout at any time. Okay, in London session, in New York session. Okay, so we have a plenty of opportunity, and if we fix our time, so we should not deviate our time. So the first mistakes I did, trade outside my funds. Yes, is 420 IST to 730 IST. So this is the mistake which I did. Okay. Number one, because I traded in London session, you know, and that is not a good thing, because one day or 2 day you can make money, but in the long run, if you are, and believe me, if I'm not if I'm not doing this live stream, what I do trades very casually. Like here, I sit properly for 3 hours. Okay, because like I think that somebody is watching me, so I should not like in these 3 hours, my discipline is at the peak. But if I'm trading London session, if nobody is watching me, what I do, I just try to just sometimes I use phone, sometimes I just go outside, and like if I am having an alert on the chart, I just like today I did this thing. Okay, I took the trade from the phone, and with the like there was some uh, plumbing work which was going on. I was just looking at it and just took the trade on my phone, and I just did not want to loss. I did not want to place a small stop loss. So what I did, I just placed a little a big stop loss. I thought that I will be just managing it once I will be on my computer. And if I will show you, like if you look at the candle which took me out, it was a, I don't know whether it was a news candle or what happened in the market. It was a sharp candle which just took me out. Okay, so uh, that was not a good thing. So see, the first mistake. The second mistake I did today was take trade loss. This is the mistake which I did. The second mistake, because see, if you are in a discipline, you will be disciplined in every aspect, whether it's your timing, whether it's the number of trades, everything. But when you will start breaking your like small things, like if you are disciplined in one aspect of life, you will be disciplined in almost every aspect of life. You know, so it is just similar with the trading also. Like if you try to break just one rule, it will lead to break just another rule. Okay, because if my see here I am just trading for 3 hours, but if my timing will increase, like let's suppose I am trading like 6 hours or 7 hours, then it is very common that you will be definitely taking more than two losses. But if you have planned to take only two losses, then so what is happening here? I just increased my time, but when I took the trade in between those times, it is very common that I will be taking some extra losses. So I did that thing also today. After taking two losses, I was like, okay, because I was having a good trade setup, you know. So this was the thing. I should not uh, take two losses, and this thing will apply only when you are trading just for the 3 hour window. If you are trading 6 7 hours, then your losses will eventually increase. You are just breaking your another rule. Okay, so this is the other mistake which I did today. I think this is only two mistakes which I did, and it cost me around $800. Not $800 because two losses. I just take two losses. Okay, so extra like $400 are extra dollars. I did not wanted to lose that $400. This is my punishment. I will not. I will just looking at the market for 3 hours, not taking any trade. This US 30 trade is running. Okay, so I have just let this trade open because I took this trade at around this area at the at the last open. So I just let this trade run. I will not be taking any extra trades for today. This is the trade which I let run because the risk to reward is quite good. I'm getting some sort of bonus to risk to reward. There's a high chance that the market may reach till this area. So that is the reason why I'm not using this trade very early. Because I am having some losses also. So if you are having some losses and there is a trade which is running quite well, okay, so there is no need to just close that trade. Just let it run. But I just want to show you that trade which I took, AJ trade. Everything was perfect in that trade, but if you break your rule, the market is definitely going to have a resistance area. If you go to a daily time frame, how bullish the daily time frame was, and it has almost, you can see that it has almost broken this resistance area on the daily time frame also. Okay, see how well it has just broken this resistance area, and it just retest this area, and now trying to continue its pivot upside. My expectation was at least reach to this area. My expectation, this was my expectation. Okay, that the market at least reached to this area. On 4 hour time frame also, what happened? This candle came down, grabbed the liquidity from the previous resistance, and just gave us a bullish, uh, close bullish. And on a 1 hour time, if you look at a 1 hour or 30-minute time frame, this was the candle which on which I took the entry at somewhere around this area. This was, I wanted to place my stop loss somewhere around this area, but on my phone I was not. I don't want to just I don't want to just place it like very close. I just wanted to. I thought that I will be on when I will be on my computer. I will just fix it. Okay, I took the entry, and you can see like how big this candle. This was not even a 15-minute candle. You can see this happened in just 5 minutes. You can see these all things happened just, if I can show you in 1 minute, like 3 minutes. I just took the trade. I was like, okay, it was running quite good. So I was like, okay. When I will be on my computer, I will just make this thing. I will just fix my dot size or a top loss. Okay. So I just let it run, and after just like 5-10 minutes after I saw a big candle like this. Okay, I was like, what I did, like everything, every mistake, I just start flashing it in front of my eye. Okay, so I just forgive myself and promise myself to not take to not do these sort of mistakes again. Okay, just stick to your timing. If you are having if you are a London session trader, then stick to your London session trades. If you are a New York session trader, then stick to your New York session. And if you trade both the sessions, so plan according to it. Like if you are taking if you are London session and New York session, then don't take casually any session. Like the mistake which I did today, but this trade was completely perfect trade. This was a nice breakout I took after the close of this 15-minute candle. Everything was perfect in this trade. Okay, if I would be in in front of my computer, I would get 1:1 trade at least. My stop loss will be somewhere around this area. Take profit would be around this area. I was already getting 1:1. But the mistake which I did, I just in London session, not today. The past 2-3 days, I was just trading London session casually, like trading, taking some trades on the phone or just open the computer, mark the alert, and no. But trading is a difficult thing, and especially this sort of strategy where you have to just keep watching. You have to just be very fast your trades. Because once you get a breakout, either you will take the trade a little late, or what will happen, you will be getting a bigger stop loss, and it will take more extra time to just hit your like, take profit. If you try to close it at around 1:1 or 1:2. These are the mistakes which I did, and I hope you guys can relate this thing. Don't do these mistakes because these mistakes are very costly. See, if I would be in my if I would be sticking with my session only, I'm having I'm getting quite good setups. See, once this uh, gold can once the 30-minute candle closes bearish somewhere right around this area, we can take this entry. Okay. No. See, I just added this agent. I just added this agent because if you look at the let me just show you why I added AJ. If you look at the GJ and if you look at the AJ, look how smooth the price patterns are in AJ. You look at just look at this move to the upside, how smooth it is, and look this move to the upside. The beginning it was like see, and if you look at this curve, so look, let me just this is a clean pattern. These are just clean pattern. That is the reason why I just try to take uh, try to take the trades in AJ. Because everything was quite smooth in AJ. If you look at it, see how smooth it is. Can you draw this sort of drawing in this chart? Oh, if you look at the yesterday candle also in AJ, look how the chart was in GJ, how clean the chart was in AJ. So these are the things I saw, and I decided to let's just take a trade in AJ. You can see that we had a clean break of this resistance. Okay, but here it was not showing any sort of break. The left side was quite messy. Okay, here we had a clean range. In between here, we have a clean area. This was a clean area. Like the market may reach in this area. Expectation was this. Okay, but in GJ we do not have a clean area. We are having some sort of peak and lots of resistance at around this area also. These were things which just, and this is the reason why I just try to take AJ. But again, that was again a big mistake. If I had, so this was the third mistake which I did today. Like if I'm not trading AJ for like so long time, so I should not add it. I'm trading like GJ for quite long time, so I should only stick to that pair only. No matter how smooth or no, it doesn't matter how good other pairs look. So this is the third mistake which I did. I should not take any trade or or from my solution is. This is the third mistake which I did. Write it like this so that it feels like an affirmation. Now it's now it, Now it sounds like an affirmation. Mistakes I will never do from today. No, this is, see, everybody does mistake, no matter how good trader he is. Okay, or like how long he or she is doing trading. Everybody does mistake, but you have to, in trading you have to forgive yourself. If you like, you have to forgive yourself and learn from your mistake. If you are like, oh, I've done some mistake, and you just start thinking 2 or 3 days about that, and just like start saying that, oh, trading cannot be for me, I do lots of mistakes, so it will just demotivate you. And trading is altogether is a tough job, and if you will demotivate yourself by some mistakes or by some anything, then it will make the, like it will make the whole process a little like more difficult. If you done, if you do any mistake, just discuss that mistake from your friend or your family, or at least write it on your copy that I have done this mistake. From now, I will never do these mistakes again. There is a, but there is a chance that you will again do this mistake. There is a chance, because in long run, like trading is something like that. It will lead you, it, because every trade, every day, try to just like trading psychology is completely different from the normal day-to-day psychology. Normal day-to-day psychology, we don't lose money. If we are losing money, it means that the money is gone. But in trading, what happens, like if the money you lost, it doesn't matter. It doesn't mean that you have like you'll not be getting money again. There will be again opportunity, and if you will take that opportunity, you will again like make that money. But the less we do those mistakes, there is a high chance that we will be making good profits. You can see that the market is trying to break this resistance area. For our just took the retest, now trying to break this resistance area, which is quite good. If we break this resistance area, then we are having second minor resistance and 4 hour at this area. But still, the price action is quite choppy. We are having lots of peaks. We are having a zone of resistance on the minor, like minor zone of resistance again. So it's not a clean. I would not say that this is a clean entry. Right now, what I am expecting, like what I'm observing that I do a little extra trade. I do some like low probability trades also, and this is just because a lack of experience with this strategy. Because in Gorilla also, when I was very new, like when I spent only like 3 or 4 months in that strategy, I used to take a lot of like bullets. Like with every, I used to take every bullet. But with time, I get to understand that no, certain bullets you have to just let those bullets leave. The same thing, right? So because I know every process, like how I what I did in the beginning of learning that strategy. Okay, what are the mistakes which I did in the beginning? So I'm feeling that like all the things which I did there, I'm just like time to time I just correlate those things. Okay, so right now I can just feel that I'm taking a little extra trades. I do take 5 trades, which is like 5 trades in a day, is like on a 30-minute time frame or 15-minute time frame is not a small number of trade. Okay. So I am doing like some mistakes, but I know that with time these mistakes will eventually. It's a 30-minute invoice about to open. The weather is quite pleasant today in Delhi. We generally don't see this sort of weather. How is everybody's trading going? Sell. I would suggest you to place a sell limit, like a sell stop order at around this area. Okay. Stop loss will be about this. It will be somewhere around this area. But wait for 5 minutes because when the US session open, NY session open, so we see some sort of volatility in the market. If you try to take like buying uh, instant order at around this area, so when the US market open, there's a chance that it will just go up and take you out before continuing to the downside. Just I would say just wait for a 5 minute, and once the like wait for next 5 minutes, then you can just place your entry somewhere around this area. Because once the US session open, we see some volatility. We have a clean range. We have a clean area. These are just a small bumps. I would not say that these are. If you look at a 1 hour time frame, these are just we are having a clean area. To take a fib also. So our target point 2 is at around this area. So the market must reach till this area also before continuing its move to the upside. If let's suppose the market reverses, so there is a high chance it will reach till this 38.2 or a 50 for continuing its move to the upside. There is a high chance that it will touch this zone for continuing its move to the upside. Parmeshwar, do you also do this sort of mistakes like what I did today? Every trader does this sort, like in some point, but we should always like try to not do these mistakes. We cannot do, but we cannot do anything. Practice and with time, uh, these things just improve. And then also we, no matter how how much you improve your like you try to not do this or these mistakes will be there only in some sort of other forms. Okay, but the thing what we can do, but once you will be having like a lot of experience, then these mistakes will not be very harmful to you. Like, see, today I did like I took one trade extra and I just stopped myself. Okay. And I just like I did the mistake. I just realized that I'm doing some mistake. As soon as I did that. But when you are new to the trading, then you don't know that you are even doing a mistake, and that is the biggest problem. Once you will be getting experience, you will know that what is the thing what are the like if you are doing something, you know that this is a mistake. If you are a beginner, you don't know that this is a mistake, because in every, like, only apart from trading in every field, like apart from like, yes, Parmeshwar, yes, everyone does. So apart from trading in every field, what we learn, like what the beginners think, like the more I will do trading, the more I will make money. The more hour I will be sitting in front of the computer, the more money I will be making. And that is the biggest mistake the beginners do. I have also done that mistake. I remember that like in back 2000, like my first interaction with forex market was in 2013. Okay. And I opened like I my brother just placed $300 into a broker. The broker is still present. I don't know whether he accept Indian customers right now or not. The name of the broker was I4X. I4X. We placed $300 into the broker's account and I started trading in just 1 week. I made this $300 into $1,200. Okay, in just 1 week, in just 7 days. Like not even 7 days. It was like 5 trading day. Saturday Sunday was off. Okay, and what we used to do? We used to like at that time market was trending. Like market, uh, you generally used to sit in New York session. Okay, or like it was just our luck that the market was very trending. Yes, yes. So what we did, me and my uh, elder brother, we used to sit in front of the computer for the whole day, mostly on New York session, and we switched on 1 minute time frame. Okay. And with every candle, like if this candle is coming down, just sell it. And how many lots? Like two lot, four lot with a $300 account. And booking, like, you know, we took not even a single loss in just like I would say 5 days. Just 5 days, we did not take a single loss, and we made around like from $300 to just like $1,200, and from 12 there. Yep, yep. In the beginning, we don't have any fear, and also, like, if you are very new to this profession, if you are a beginner to this profession, so you don't think that I will be, if you are very new to forex trading and you start trading, so your vision is not like I will be doing this thing for my whole life. You know, you are like, okay, I placed my $300 in it, and I will be making $600 or $1,000 or like $10,000, just that only. You will not be thinking that I will be doing this for my whole life. It is very rare that some one or two guys just like think that, like, okay, I am doing this and I will be doing the my for the entire. We just treat it as a gambling at that time also, because we place our money. We just make some money and just, okay. We don't even think that this is for our whole life. So we used to take, and just on. I remember that when the market opened on at the end of the week, we put the money on like on Sunday, and we started trading from Monday, and we finished trading on Friday night. Okay, when the market closed at around 2:30 a.m. And when the market opened on Monday, so we again started trading, and we started opening like 10 lots on a like $1,200 account. 10 lot, 12 lot. And we were so novice that, like, in just two, three trades, we just let the trade run. We did not close the trade. We thought that some after some time the market will definitely move in my direction. Okay. And you know it just took, like, for the entire, like, it took whole day to just wipe out our account. It was not like I just like booking our losses and just again opening the position in our direction. No, it was not like that. Just two or three trades wipe out our all account, entire $1,200. So it was a very beginner's mistake. And from that time, I thought that, okay, this is just gambling. This is not, because in India, like, nobody talked ever about like forex trading or anything back in 2012, 13. So I thought that this is just a gambling. This is not something from where anybody can make money. And then again, like in 2017, I again came across this thing when I get like installed a Wi-Fi in our house. Okay, so there on YouTube, I again tried to search that thing, that forex thing. I don't even know that like this trading is called forex trading. Somehow I just typed like a trading like US dollar trading or euro dollar trading like this. I searched on YouTube. 2016 and or 17, I don't remember exactly. And I used to learn from, like, there is a channel named Market Gurukul. So my basics was, I cleared my basics from that channel. Okay, but I was not very consistent because at that time I was in 10th, or like I was in 10th or 12th. So I was like, okay, I will be. I was more on my entire focus was on my studies also. Yep, he used to like talk in a very good way. I don't know why he stopped posting videos. It was also like I don't know whether he was a good trader or not, but at that time, like in 2000, back in 2016-17, he had I would say I would not say that he's the only person in India who know forex trading well, but he's the first person of India who I can say that on YouTube he made an entire series on forex in Hindi. So before him, I don't see anybody has made any video like on forex in Hindi about like in that much of detail. And I don't know why he just left that thing. Then just he started making on option trading and stock trading those things. The market is completely choppy right now. Any trade, like taking any trade will be very risky trade. Like in this sort, sorry, in this sort of market condition, if you take any trade, so yeah, like in just one video, he used to just talk about one. Just by like after watching him, and I just like try to. Uh, I just again on 2000 back in 2016, like in 2018, I just placed again like $300 again and again. That just by watching his videos, I thought that okay, now I can now I have learned this thing. Okay, but I watched his videos for like 6 or 7, like 1 month. Okay, like not even 1 month complete, and I just put again $300, and again the same fail. I just lost. I just lost my $300 again. But these are the market fees. Every trader do these sort of mistakes. So there's nothing to think about it. This is the sort of thing which that is the reason why I just told you to just wait for a London like New York Open. But you see, once the New York Open, we see how the market are just getting some volume. Just give me a second. I will be right back. Just a minute. No, GJ is completely inside of some sort of range. If you look at it, so they are in between this range. Usually we can see that we are having a lot of mess to the left. So no buying GJ. Gold also just gave us a false candle, just retrace all the way back up. This is the reason why you should look for a 30-minute entry. See, on a 15-minute entry, it was looking a good sell. But in 30 minutes, you can see just give us a week and then just retraced. If this candle closes bearish, we can look for a sell. This candle comes down and closes somewhere around this area, that would be a nice selling opportunity. Surplus will be above this candle. It had just rejected from this resistance area on daily time frame. As long as market stays in between these highs and lows, it will become very difficult to take any big setup. Closes bearish, there is a high chance it will continue its move to the down. You just wait for the close, don't take that down. Got gold. Candle is about to close in 3.5 minutes. After that, we can look for an entry. There is also, we can see this is a minor resistance. We are having a minor, sorry, like we are having a minor support and resistance. So it just breaks this support and resistance. So there is a chance that it will continue its move to the down. TJ has reached an area resistance. You can see that the very marked this thick at weekly resistance area. Not in, so there is a chance that it will reach to this area. You can see that the market has rejected once, twice, 3 times, 4 times. Here also it rejected, so there is a chance that it will reach to this area. Here we are having a minor resistance. So market is just in some retracement, and I already knew that this is not a healthy sign of a trend. Okay, and we are having on the left, we are having a lot of traffic. There is no sign of trend. 30 is also retracing quite heavily. So it closes somewhere near this area, so we can think to place a sell stop. This just above it, because once the market reached above it, so there is a very low chance that it will continue its move to the down. Take profit will be somewhere at around 1:1, because at this area we are having some sort of resistance. Once it continues move to the down, there is a chance that it may reach to this area. But I found that the momentum move of GJ and the US 30 is quite similar. Look for an entry below it, stop loss above it. Profit will be at around 1:1. Here, what I want to do, just want to open a trade. I will be removing all my risk from my previous entry. Okay. So once I removed all my risk from this entry, now I can look for this trade because I don't have any risk with this with my previous entry. Yes, like because this trade I am risk free. Okay, this will be some sort of a scaling entry. Stop loss will be well above my process. Stop loss will be well above this area. I just rejected from this area, and there is a high chance that it may come, it may reach uh, till this area. You just retest before continuing its move to the upside. Yep. 10 seconds. This pre-market candle is about to close. Just moving my previous stop loss at the previous place, because you know once it will tag me in, then I will be decreasing risk from my trade. Let's suppose it does not tag me in, and on a 7, or when NYSE open, we will be seeing some sort of volatility in the market, and if my stop loss will be very near to the, at that time it may take my stop loss before continuing to move to the down. I don't want that sort of thing happening. I have seen the way to reduce risk. Right now we are seeing some sort of retracement, and this is just because this retracement is probably because of the 4-hour candle is about to close. Just 11 minutes, we can see that a 4-hour candle is about to close. So that is the reason why we are seeing some sort of retracement. Because whenever the candle closes for the last 15 minutes, we see some sort of retracement. The reason why I just placed my stop loss back at the normal, because I saw that is approaching 7 hour NYSE open. So you can see some volatile move these areas. So this will stop us back to normal. Had not has not tagged me yet. Okay.
Become the master of all trades, AWS, Azure, and Google Cloud Platform. And
You just need to be sick. I need to listen to it again. It's got me bumping my head. See by you like, oh man, should I take it? And you're debating. Just minimize your lot size. You know, I should run that back. Okay. All right. Let's repeat it. EJ. I'm gonna see what GJ is gonna do. Like button. He's sick. And I'm suspecting that you're welcome. And you see something you think is gonna work in this market right now. God forbid. God forbid. I'm never. All right, Joshua. Oh, oh, you just got here? Okay. Another aggressive buy, huh? You like F it. I'm just gonna take it. Oh man. What is it? Ooh, 25 pips. I was back saying you brave. No stop loss? You're not gonna add your stop loss. Don't trade without no stop loss. Don't do it. I don't want to take AJ. Start on EJ, guys. Oh man. And why wasn't I looking at it? That's two trades you've missed out on. And same thing with EJ. Look at AJ, just keep freaking ranging. Um, but I mean, it was still a good day. At least we made money, we didn't lose money. So, okay, Yasan, probably tomorrow. So, come New York, I mean, we're probably going to see sales or we're going to see buys. So, since we really didn't have volume here for New York, for London session, we should have good volume going New York. But, so, we'll see. So, if you trade New York as well, just, Uh, Check sells below 141 250 on EJ, buys above 141 750 on EJ, and on GJ sells below 165 600 and buys above 166 200. But I actually prefer GJ to EJ. I'm able to get in this trade down in New York. That would be nice. So GJ would be the only trade I'll be looking to trade come New York session today. Just one trade, and that's it. All right, guys, I'm gonna get off here. God bless you all. Thank you guys for helping out. I'll see you guys at the top because the bottom is way too crowded. I'm gonna go to sleep now so I can get up. See if I can trade New York session today. So if you're interested in trading community on Discord, the link is down below in the description. The link to the VIP also is down below in the description if you're interested. God bless you all, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Same time, London session.
Taken this bomb. Can't look this area. No session, the market just stops. This sort of market condition, if you sit in New York session and market just stops like this, you're difficult to make any money. BJ is making some move, but again, the problem is that with BJ, we are having some sort of trend line at this area. So there is a chance that it will reach this area and fall. Okay. And if you look at the 4 hour time frame, the 4 hour is also quite bearish. It has rejected from this weekly resistance. For hour or weekly and daily resistance. On daily, you can see that it has already retraces from, so it's a prediction at this area. This is NYSE open, and this is the reason why we are seeing this sort of volatile move. Gold has reached an area where it can just break this resistance. So it will break this area. Take one more entry. Waiting for break of this area. Continuing off to the dance. We are just waiting patiently for the close of this candle. If it comes down to just somewhere around this area, there is a high chance it will continue to move in this area. I was expecting from GJ because we are we broke this trend line aggressively. Now this can be a retest to this area before continuing its move to the downside. So in my mind that there is a chance that it can reject from the area. We are also having some sort of minor resistance. Resistance is not in 4 hours, but there is resistance in 4 hours also. So anyhow, we are having some resistance. Pretty showing some strength to the downside. Wait, I want this candle to come down. Then I would like to place an order. Order somewhere around net candle high. At this zone. I will be waiting patiently at the market high area. Then I will be looking for any entry. Right now we are in some sort of range. For me, this is a range. The market breaks this range. Then we will be having a clear Okay, let's wrap up this session. From tomorrow, I will not be in the session. I will be only due to advice session. But the problem is like I have to be very cautious because in New York session we are not getting a good move. If you look at this London session, we still have this much of trend. But if you look at the New York session, we don't have that sort of. Today we are having some move. Look at GJ. Just listen. Trying to continue the downside. It hits this low. Then I want to be in the trade. I will be managing this stop loss at around break even. Bye bye. Happy trading.